Are you guys ready for a talk?
A tire talk!
Hey everybody, welcome back to Tire Talk. We have made it to episode 2. We have just beat like 95% of podcasts out there. I am David.
I'm Fernando.
I'm Evan.
And I'm Andre.
And welcome back. So, we have a special guest if you cannot tell today. Their name is Andre or Ender Gordon. Welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yo, I'm on Twitter. I got massive followers, and I'm on YouTube. I got massive subscribers.
That's cool and all, but no one asked. Anyways, what are we talking about today, Fernando?
Okay, so today we're going to be going back to the past. That's why we look a little bit different today. And
Fox
we're going to
noises.
be talking about, older Fortnite and how it felt to, play older Fortnite compared to how it feels to
For
play it
real.
now.
And honestly, I think we should start off with an easy question. What is your favorite Fortnite season ever?
Okay, so for me, I'm going to have to say, between Chapter 2, Season 1 to Season 3. Those three were, the most memorable for me, if I'm going to be, honest. And also a little bit of Chapter 2, Season 5.
For me, honestly, it has to be Chapter 2, Season 3. I loved the flood. It gave me so much hope for a SpongeBob collab that we never got. Still hoping for it to this day.
Alright. And my favorite is Chapter 2, Season 2 to Chapter 2, Season 3. Definitely.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. Season 3 was fun because it was everything was gone, and then it eventually every week or two we would get something new. Like an entire part of the map was regained, which
And
was
I
fun.
feel like that's something that they should try to toy with and bring back. Honestly, a little idea that I'm gonna throw out. What if we had a post-apocalyptic season where some of the map was overgrown, and every week a part of the map would get back to its former self.
Yeah, basically. Oh yeah, I know. I kind of know what you're talking about. You know how back in Chapter 1, Season 8, when the unvaulting event happened and Tilted Towers got hit with with the volcanic
It
strike.
could be like that.
It would
could
be like that. All the locations are ruined and then they're rebuilt somehow. You know how it would kind of look like Pandora from the Borderlands crossover. It kind of
Yeah,
looks
that
something
would be
like that.
really cool. Honestly, what they could do two things. They could leave it up to Fortnite UEFN creators. That would be a really interesting way to bring back
Bring the block back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bring the block back,
And
dude. We need it
And
back.
another
Made in
idea is
UEFN
what they
now.
could do is that they could so let's say that everything was overgrown in a way. Like there were vines. You could it would be like a community effort. You could break the vine. They would all have a million health or something.
Oh yeah,
And
like the
eventually-
mines!
Yeah, like the
The
mines.
mining sites!
The mines. So after you break down all the vines, all of a sudden there'd be a glow or something, and all of a sudden the building would be rebuilt. The entire storyline could tie in with I don't know, we could have the syndicates rebuilding, or we'd have no sweat. I feel like it would fit a lot, but
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
no
can get
sweat.
a voice message telling you to stop it.
yeah, no sweat would just be yeah, come on, we need the money, please.
That'd be absolutely fucking awesome, dude.
Yo, these guys didn't pay us. Don't rebuild their house.
Don't rebuild it. Don't rebuild it. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about old stuff. So what's your
Yeah.
we're gonna ask another question. What's your favorite POI and why? For me, it's Whiskey Wheels. I always love unique POIs, and Whiskey was honestly one of the most unique POIs we had on the Chapter 1 map. Whiskey was if you don't remember, Whiskey was a drive-in movie theater that was hit with a meteor and rebuilt. We had a lot of collabs there. We had the Wreck-It Ralph collab. We had the this one's a really small one that I remember. But Fortnite around season 4 and 5, they had this challenge where you can make a Fortnite movie and be played at Whiskey Wheels. Look it up. It's actually really interesting.
There
And then
was,
the
that
block
one about,
happened, which removed it, which kind of stinked. But
mm.
I understand. The block was really innovative for Fortnite Creative, but I wish he just didn't hit Risky. Risky was just amazing of a POI, and honestly,
Real.
shouldn't have left.
Speaking
Honestly-
of the block.
Okay, no, sorry,
Speaking of
Evan,
the
you go.
block. Yeah, speaking of the block, dude, you know that one block that everyone was talking about how it like got removed day one because of there was like a
the
hanging dude.
body.
Oh,
my
God, yeah, I remember that
that.
controversy.
So if you all don't remember, there was a block that had a certain something in the basement. There was pretty much, if you do not know what a noose is, look it up, children. It's pretty radical. But
It's pretty
there was
radical.
a noose and a
Yo, it's
chair that
pretty
was
radical.
knocked down, implying that someone epically got eliminated in that basement.
Yeah,
They accidentally
eliminated
shot themselves with a
themselves.
rocket.
Yeah. They hit themselves with an impulse
and
grenade
even in the showcase video, there was actually someone hanging there.
Which is honestly crazy how even in a showcase video they let it slide. Which honestly that could be because honestly what I think it is it was probably like I'm guessing it has to do with like how Fortnite didn't really expect it to be that big because the block was new still. But that was kind of what kicked off the block.
Yeah, but
So,
then
like,
again, I don't understand how
now-
Epic didn't expect this people to notice. Because I mean, again, like it's like they had like a huge ass community back then, like and still to this
Exactly.
day it is extremely huge, and
And
like
it's just shocking.
Okay, but we need to go back
I-
to one of Fortnite's biggest memes, dude.
What was
The
it? What was
Kraken
it, bro?
event. The
Oh,
fucking
Christ.
Kraken
Crazy.
event.
I remember,
My
Crazy.
dude.
screen's
I remember
shaking.
around
Guys,
like
my
I
screen's
think
shaking.
like the Kraken event meme like started around like season 8, cause like you know like the
Yes.
whole pirate theme, and there's
Yeah,
like
there
this
was,
one
like, a-
dude
there
who was
was
just like,
a
oh my god, like it was
Kraken
like
on
the
the
Kraken
map.
event's gonna happen,
So
and like oh
if
my
you
god,
don't
Kraken.
remember,
And I mean, still
there
like,
was
he kind of was
in like the
close.
season 8 trailer, there was the map that Blackbeard pointed at. I think that's his name. It was like something like that.
Yeah,
He
it was
pointed
named
out like a
Blackbeard.
map, and on the map there was oh no, it was Black Heart. It was Black Heart.
Yeah, it was
Blackheart.
Blackheart. 'cause
So
that's,
Black
like, how they
Heart
did it.
points at the map, and you can see a Kraken on the side. So I remember talking to my friend at school about the Kraken event and how it was bound to happen, which it never went anywhere until Chapter 2, Season 2, when we had the Spillax disaster of 1995, as I like to call it, where the rig exploded. And the outline, honestly, a lot of people would say that it meant nothing, but I really honestly have a dead feeling that it kind of is obvious that the Spillax wig oil that like spilled out looks like a Kraken in the water swimming. And honestly, like if you like look at a photo of it, you cannot tell me otherwise. Like I've seen people on Twitter be like, "Oh, it's just a coincidence." No oil like looks like tentacles. It just like completely spreads out and it's pretty much like a circle. It doesn't do that. It just doesn't do that.
I miss lead ups to events like
That
remember
honestly was
the
amazing.
season the Chapter 1 Season 9 event like
Fort
the final
Bites?
showdown. No,
The lead
not
up
the Fort
of
No,
Bites.
the Fort
the
Bites
event.
actually had a big play in like in that event.
did?
Actually, if you completed all of
Right.
them, like basically like the Fort Bites, as soon as you got them, it would like reveal like Bunker Jonesy like drawing like a bunch of stuff on the
Oh,
wall.
yeah.
And if you completed it, you got like a loading screen, and he was like holding onto the camera, like pointing to the wall that showed like the monster and the robot fighting, and the description was like he tried to warn us.
But no,
Honestly,
but there
another
was
big
also
thing, like the posters. Talking about the posters, right? Like the get to high ground, we need you, like stuff like that. That was at the volcano. I'm guessing.
but
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't remember those.
I don't
two at
remember the
all.
posters.
I was
yeah.
talking.
I don't
I was
remember it
talking
either,
about-
but I know it existed. Hold on, let me look it up. You can talk, and I'll talk about this in a second.
It reminded me. I was thinking about the the monster had Polar Peak like the castle on its back with the ice, and you could see that poking up out of the water. So like it kind of was like circling around, and then eventually when it got to like the area it was gonna come up to in the event, like it got closer and closer. Like that buildup was just so cool. Like seeing it destroy like part of Loot Lake, and it had like its footprints everywhere, and like
That was
it's
honestly
been here.
amazing.
That was so cool. Like the lead up to events was so much more fun back then. Like, where's some other ones? Like season.
I
But like,
can't
like
really
every
find
update there would
it.
be every update there would be a little small change that would lead up more and more. Like what else? Season 6, that was like the cube, so that doesn't make any sense. But like season 8's event, like the unvaulting and stuff like that, like leading up to it, there was those floating crystals or something. I don't know much about it, but I know people had to like hit it, and it eventually got to Like we put all the keys or whatever
Yeah,
into the
that was
vault and it
sick.
opened.
But
Yeah.
what
I
I
didn't
was
get to
saying
see
on it,
that
I
event,
can't
but-
find it, but I know it existed, and I really hope someone can find it. So around around a week before the event, there were these huge like posters or like these holograms that were pretty much like war like propaganda, pretty much. And it was said stuff like "We need you." It was like Cuddle Team Leader like pointing at us, saying like "We need you." It said
I think
use
that was
your
for a different
jetpacks.
event. I'm pretty sure, but like
No, it was for this one. It was for this one. I vividly remember this. It was at the volcano. Trying to like think. I'm trying to think of how to look it up. What would we call it?
Season
Screens.
9 war propaganda.
War propaganda is crazy. If I look up Fortnite war propaganda, let's see if I can find it.
Fortnite war propaganda. Tell me what those results are, even if we don't.
yeah,
get that.
like actually, hold on.
Yes,
hold on. I'm also-
I found it. Duck and hover when danger strikes, take the high ground, and we can build it. That was what it was.
We can.
So
build
it was like so the duck and hover one showed Ramirez using a jetpack. When danger strikes, take the high ground showed the like big like those like things that we jumped on during the event, and we can build it. Showed Cuddle Team Leader like the We Can Do It one from America. It did exist. I was not crazy. So
Okay.
like those was a really big lead up, and honestly, I remember when those got leaked, and it like made me think the event was way bigger than it actually was. It was so really big, and it introduced
Yeah, it
us
still
to the
was
0
big,
point.
and it was amazing
I-
for what Fortnite could do by then.
Everyone thought it was gonna be like we could fight one or the other and like influence the outcome. Yeah, that didn't go so.
I
My boy,
remember.
the-
Yeah, I
my
remember.
boy, the-
Everyone was like theorizing we could like join like one of the teams and like just fight and like we could actually influence the
Yeah.
outcome. I really hope we do get an event where we actually do like get to influence the outcome. You know how like Splatoon had like the final list 2 had like the final Splatfest, like Chaos
Oh yeah,
versus
the
Order.
Splatfest
And like
dude.
Chaos like won, and that's what influenced Splatoon 3 like current like
I don't play Splatoon.
Yeah, if you
I
don't,
don't
okay, so
play.
I'm actually gonna fill you guys in on this. So Splatoon 2 had like the final Splatfest where it was like Chaos versus Order, and I chose Team Chaos, of course. And
Of course you did.
basically, whatever team won that Splatfest actually influenced the setting for the third game. And I remember, like watching that Nintendo Direct, and I was connecting like, all the pieces together. So like Chaos won, and then like Splatoon 3 setting currently is like a wasteland city basically, and
Yeah.
in like the opening there's like the upside down Eiffel Tower, and yeah, that also signifies the fall of the French. And
Real.
Let's go.
let's
Our
go,
French.
the French have fallen.
that,
And
like,
honestly,
reminds
I
me-
actually wonder,
French.
and also in the story, there's like an entire thing about like a group of scientists who were like trying to create like a society that's like maintained order and stuff. And that's actually like I was wondering what it would have been like if if like Order won instead of Chaos.
Yeah.
But,
That
like, how
reminds
could
me of
Chaos
Chapter 2,
not
Season
win?
2. That reminds me of Chapter 2, Season 2, when we had the like the Ghost versus Shadow.
Oh
And,
god,
like,
yeah.
Was it
And then
ever
it didn't go
confirmed
anywhere.
if our votes actually had like a play in what
I
was
don't
chosen?
think so.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
like
actually,
I
wait.
wanted that to like play in like the next season so badly, but no, we just
Like
got
there
the
was
whole place
no
flooded.
freaking way more people chose Ghost Shadow. Ghost Sky. Shadow Sky than Ghost Sky.
Yeah, honestly,
No,
there is
Ghost
no
Sky
way.
won.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
Ghost
no,
Yeah,
Sky
Ghost
won?
Sky
won.
won.
I was saying there's no way people goes like I chose Ghost Sky. I'll be honest.
I also
That's
chose
because I
Ghost Sky.
like-
Like honestly,
it's
that
not
was
because
like
I
Shadow.
like Ghost.
I
It's
chose
because I
all
was a fan
Shadow.
of Ghost.
Hey guys, I think I
chose all
have bad
Shadow.
news for you guys.
what?
What?
I chose Shadow Sky.
Get out
No!
Get
I
out
chose
You
Shadow
you
Sky.
traitor!
Shadow Sky.
Wow.
Like hold on, no. You
I
cannot
chose
look at
all
this.
Shadow.
You cannot look at this and tell me this isn't drip. Like you can't
Like,
look at
that
this
is
and tell me this
drip,
is
dude.
not drip.
Like,
Wait,
that is
wait, wait,
100%
wait.
drip.
Let me get her out. Where is she?
Dude, I wanted to
Like-
get Shadow Meowso so badly, but I didn't get him.
But like, question: Did that like were the votes actually like a thing? Because I never really thought they were.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
I saw
didn't.
so
don't
many
think so.
people saying they picked Shadow Sky, but all of a
Yo.
sudden Ghost won. So honestly, I really think that there was no vote, and like
Well, look at
because
the
I don't remember
purple.
there being any leaks.
Yeah,
or
I get it. The
anything like
purple's
that.
drip, but I mean still.
Like I don't remember anything about like hearing like that the votes actually mattered. I swear.
Yeah, I don't think the votes
If
like
someone
ever
could,
like
if
mattered
someone
in the
could
first
prove me
place.
wrong on this, I will happily bring it up next episode and
Yes.
like correct myself. But until then, I feel like the votes didn't matter.
Yeah, 100% votes
100%.
did not matter. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say it. They were just
And-
there
and
as like
it's
a
kind of
fun, like
sad to
like
see
little
that, like-
community thing that like people could like get against each other on.
Yeah, like we could all
And-
fight each other to death on.
And it's kind of
I will
sad that
die in this hill.
even
Ghost,
people
Ghost
like
Kai's
Kit,
Honestly, real.
even Kit, you didn't even get like a choice. You just had to unlock both. See, like,
Yeah,
honestly,
I really
like,
wish you could unlock both. Like
honestly,
I really wished you could unlock both because I had such a hard time choosing between like which one
honestly,
to
I
unlock.
wish I chose
Yeah.
Ghost Brutus because honestly, back then
I
I feel like
did.
Ghost Brutus was the closest thing we had to a Stormtrooper.
Yeah, and then we got like the Star
That's
Wars
why.
collab. Like
That's
a
why I
while later.
wanted to choose it. That's why I wanted to choose it because
Wait,
like when I
no.
chose Shadow Trippier.
Stormtroopers had come out the season
Oh
before.
wait, no. Those
Oh,
weren't like
yeah.
the Stormtroopers. Those were the It was the others.
Yeah.
Ghost Trooper.
Oh,
No,
he's
the
talking about.
Stormtroopers
He's
came
talking
out
about
before,
like
right?
the. He's talking about the
oh,
like first order troopers. I think he's talking about.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Bro,
Because yeah, those
no,
were in the
no,
files.
no,
Like
the
those guys were in the
Stormtroopers came
files.
back
Like the
then,
most dripped out stormtroopers of all
Oh,
time.
what I
and we
meant
didn't
to
get 'em.
say, what I meant to say is I meant like it was like the closest thing I would get Stormtrooper because honestly I wouldn't buy the Stormtrooper myself, so it was what I wanted to get. But I got Shadow Brutus because honestly Shadow Brutus kind of drippy though, real.
Yeah,
I-
it's drippy
bro,
as-
remember the
chose-
boss trolling, dude? The boss trolling.
Oh,
dude, boss
H-
trolling.
It
Oh
was
my
like
god.
H.J. Dugan or something like that.
Yeah, H.J. Jugan.
Yeah, he made like the
And
he made,
even
like, the
Laser
ghost-
Beam.
Laser
Yeah, I
Beam was
watched Laser
wild.
Beams.
Back then, dude, Laser Beam was the best Fortnite creator. Fight.
Real.
He literally had everything you would need from a Fortnite creator, dude. Honestly.
And to be honest, I still respect him because even though he's like not into Fortnite that much anymore,
I
let's just
respect
respect
him.
him for.
I respect him too. He pretty much made me begin being a YouTuber. Honestly.
Yeah. I honestly
Honestly,
forgot
dude.
like what was my main inspiration for starting a YouTube channel, but I do remember
It was
like, I
definitely
just started-
people like Stampy, Dan, and Laser. Honestly, they all made
Yeah. Honestly, I remember making.
Dan
I think
TDM,
Dan
bro.
made like a couple of Fortnite
Real.
videos.
Yeah, I
Can
don't.
you
I don't
all
think I have
fight
a
me that
inspiration.
Chapter 2, Season 6 wasn't that bad?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It
It
wasn't as
wasn't
bad
that
as people
bad, but,
made
like-
out to
I
be.
agree
The
that
Battle
like, it
Pass
had a lot
was
of bad
mid,
things.
yes, but like that's not a prime reason for this season to just be complete trash.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
had
like-
many.
It
Like
had
I
good
didn't
so
like
many
Chapter
cool
2
POIs,
Season
dude.
4. Like I did not like that Battle Pass, but the season was still god tier, dude.
Like
Chapter
we
2,
literally
Season 4.
got
You didn't like
John
Season
Jones
4's?
in the Battle Pass. How could
I
you
didn't
say
like
it's a
the
bad
Battle Pass
season?
because the whole thing was a crossover, and I wanted like original
Oh,
skins.
wah,
and plus,
wah,
I wasn't
wah.
that big
Wah,
into
wah,
Marvel.
Cry about it. I
Yeah,
wasn't
I'm
that
going to
big
cry
into
about
Marvel
it.
too, but it was honestly crazy to see all these Marvel characters in
Yeah,
season
it
four.
was
I
crazy.
kinda
I'm
like
going
the
to admit it.
idea
It was
of, like-
cool to see all the Marvel characters.
I like.
You
So
know what?
I don't like that. Like the secret skin being a collab. Like if the whole season is a collab, that's fine. But if like specific, like important skins are collabs, I don't like that. I like. them
I
to be
kind of
more
like,
unique.
honestly, I'm kind of on both sides. Like, I like the
Yeah, and
secret
it's like
skin
a
being
prime
collab, and I
example
don't
of like
tell.
making a crossover be important in a story. It's like the whole it's like the whole like Foundation being The Rock and
yeah,
what's
like
her
that
name?
was good.
I keep forgetting her name.
Brie Larson.
Brie
Yeah,
Larson,
Brie
and
Larson.
yeah, it's like The Rock being Foundation and Brie Larson being the Paradigm. Like it's completely like different situations, and depending on how you execute it. Like the Foundation being Rock, it was good because well, it's the goddamn Rock. It's funny as hell.
funny.
Like it
He
was
does the
funny, and
eyebrow
also he just
raise.
fits. Like it fits for him.
And
But
you got
Brie
Brie
Larson
Larson
being
in it,
Paradigm is
and
just
then-
mid. Like come on, dude. Come on.
Like, who is Brie Larson, bro? Come on.
That's
Like
in
let's
Marvel,
be
that's all
honest.
I know.
Who the hell knows Brie Larson outside of being like Captain Marvel? Be
Real.
completely
Nope.
honest with me here.
No, so but it's also
I
like
honestly
the
have no idea who
Foundation-
the fuck you're talking about.
the foundation before had a voice, and then but
Yeah,
like,
and it
the
was a
fou-
completely different
the
voice.
paradigm was completely like unknown, and then all of a sudden, bam, we have a voice and a face for her. Like what?
Yeah, like, and then
If
that's
they
what I
ever
liked about the
pull
7. Like, they were who we
they-
did not know who the hell they were. But then, like, chapter 3, season 2, it's just like, oh hey, yeah, here they are.
Yeah,
We're
if they
like,
ever
oh
do
god
that to
damn
the
it.
Visitor.
pull it with like, if they ever make like the scientist or the visitor a collab, I'm actually gonna cry.
I'm okay. Listen,
I
listen.
like Gary has a
I won't
voice.
be that mad if the scientist is like Jack Black or something. But I mean, still.
That would be. I would honestly
Exact-
kill for that.
But
Can
no,
we
no, no.
stop
Scientist
that?
already has a voice. Scientist already has a voice.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he already
But it
has one.
wouldn't
And
be
plus,
that
like,
hard to
let's actually
retcon
be
it. It
honest.
wouldn't be
Jack
that
Black
hard
does
to
fit as a
retcon it.
scientist. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't be
But
that
the Visitor,
hard to retcon it.
honestly,
Visitor,
if
like,
I'm gonna be
he doesn't
honest,
have
the
one.
Visitors might not even be human. Like, I wouldn't be.
I don't
surprised
think
if
he
he's
is.
human.
Yeah,
I don't
remember,
know.
like the. Oh my god, yeah, he 100%.
The
He
voice
is not
clips.
human.
Yeah, the voice clips from the visitor. Talking
When,
about the
when did we get
scientist.
those?
No,
Oh,
no,
wait,
isn't
yeah.
that
Yeah,
the
when the-
scientist talking?
when the
No, that was
scientist
No,
was like,
no, that was
"Oh,
just
yeah."
scientist talking.
Wait,
That was the
let me
scientist
explain.
talking.
I know this. I know this. So the visitor kind of is the scientist. So to explain it, when the media looped back around and it came back in season X, that visitor jumped off of the media to Dusty and then made the scientist suit and became the scientist. You could see it
Yeah,
in the
and then
loading
he like
screen.
passed it on to someone else.
Yeah.
Because the
so
scientist
visitor-
and visitor were flying together. Remember in like chapter 2, season 8, like they were like
Yeah.
jetpacking together. So
So there are two visitors technically. The scientist is the visitor.
scientist is the visitor, and the visitor
But
is.
that
visitor.
wouldn't make any sense. Like that, it's the 7. Like, why would it have been the 6 and then it all of a sudden turned into the 7?
Yeah,
at that
probably.
season?
Yeah,
Because
it
remember,
was the
they-
6, and then
I
it
don't
turned
really-
into the 7.
I don't really remember them. Like, I don't really remember any ever like, and that's like out of Fortnite, like out of like the locker, like stuff like that, the item shop. I don't really remember that like the scientist, like the visitor, bringing up "We are the 7." I don't know. You guys can prove
Yeah,
me
he
wrong
just
on
kind of
this.
like said like, yeah, there's kind of like more of me about
Like we're
oh.
a team. It was kind of like we're a team. Like I don't remember them saying the 7 as like that all of them. So maybe they don't know like them as the 7. So maybe it's like more of like a dub name that they kind of like adopted in a way.
Yeah, and then like
Possibly.
Also, can we get like honestly like the Imagine who was it? I think the Imagine's dead, right? Who's the
yeah,
Imagine?
yeah, because
Can we
she
get John
sacrificed her.
Jones? Yeah, can we get John
Is
Jones
the
to join
Imagine?
the 7?
The Imagine is really dead.
Yeah, she sacrificed herself in the Marvel
In
comics.
Zeal War.
Oh.
It's so to explain Zeal War. Basically, it reveals that Jenna was actually Imagine and the Order's dad. Oh wow, big shock! Would have never guessed that one.
Oh wow, yeah, who
Whoa,
would have
big
imagined
shocker.
that?
And
Who
so
would have
basically-
imagined
and
that?
basically,
Because
he
you know
gets,
we
he
have
gets, he
two of
grabs
them
his
named
daughter by, like,
the
throat
Imagined
and, like,
and the
starts choking her
Order.
out. And like the Imagine kind of like tackle. So remember when we saw those two people fall into the 0 point
Yeah,
during the event?
like Jones
That
in,
was
in
the
front of
Imagine.
him.
That was the Imagine. No. Like so early in the event, if you looked hard enough, you could see two people like fall into the 0 point. If you zoomed in on it, it was actually Gunner and someone else. But Gunner was like pretty much a placeholder for Jenna. So that was Jenna and the Imagine falling to 0 point. So Imagine dies, Geno's atoms get rescattered throughout the multiverse, and he's slowly piecing himself together. Like, so you can see, like, he pieces himself together at the end of the comic. Or at least, like, he has his face back. Imagine and, Foundation and Jones jump into the 0 point to go find him, and then they find him pretty much dying. And then Jenna's like, man, you guys kind of suck, honestly. You guys really stink. And Jones is like, you're literally just trying to kill your own daughter. And Jenna's like, yeah, but, and then he dies. And then Jones and Foundation kind of just like kiss and make out, honestly, for the rest of it.
What about the Order? Was
I
the
love
Order
how you
betrayed
explain the
them?
lore and then I love how like you explain
Wait,
the lore
I
and, like
just realized something.
and then they kiss.
Everybody says that it doesn't make sense that the Imagined is in the like the season 3 trailer. I just realized something. It makes complete sense. That's a snapshot. When she jumped in the 0 point, when you escape into the real world or whatever world, when you jump in the 0 point and leave the loop, you leave a snapshot. Hence why we have all these Jonesy skins, all these Ramirez skins. They're all snapshots for people that have escaped the loop. So
Or are
It
the
just makes
snapshots or
sense.
just the Looper version?
yeah, pretty much the Looper version or the snapshot.
Like we
So
still
which
have her
one's
as a
though?
skin. We still have Rosa.
So I guess the imagined would make sense. The imagined left the loop, so it left the snapshot of the imagined. So honestly, Fortnite could do a really stupid thing and be like, "Oh, but she's not really dead. She has a snapshot." Which honestly, I totally see them doing. I totally see them doing it.
What about
120%.
What about the Order? Didn't the Order like betray him?
No, I
Yeah.
don't think.
I'm
wasn't
not
the
sure
Order.
about the Order, to be honest.
I think from what I remember, I don't think the Order betrayed them. From the end of chapter 3 season 3, the Order, Visitor, and Foundation and Scientist all disappear. Scientist leaves Amy to walk with John Jones and her to like figure out where they are and stop the Chrome. So they all disappear, which I think I understand where they disappeared to now. They probably didn't get kidnapped. They more of just retreated underground, probably, and just didn't tell anybody. Because how would Scientist and Visitor go missing but be in the chapter 3, season 4, like cinematic? They probably just ran underground and kind of just left. But that makes the question, did the Foundation get kidnapped with the Chrome as well? Were they just like, would they imagine the Order and Foundation just in another room and the Chrome got to them? Or did they like just not go down? Oh, this Fortnite storyline's so goddamn confusing. Oh, I
Yeah,
hate
like
it.
as of recent time, it's just like really just
Well,
weird.
Honestly, I think that's where we should end the tire talk here. I think we
Yeah.
had a very good tire talk.
I was about to say
guys.
that.
Yeah.
So
Indeed.
thank you all for watching. I am David.
I'm Fernando.
I'm Evan, and our special guest is
Andre.
And we will see you all next time.
in the
Peace.
Tire Talk.
Penis.
Bye-bye.